Welcome to another episode of Ask Farfetch'd, where you send in the questions and I answer them in a video and say your name and do other stuff. Let's answer some questions. The Modified Filmmaker says, what is your favourite book of all time? Do graphic novels count? Because if they do, I would have to go with Batman or Watchmen, one of them. I read a lot of comics. But assuming graphic novels don't count, I would have to go... Why am I wearing these headphones? I don't need sound. But assuming graphic novels don't count, I would have to go for, I don't know. I don't do a lot of reading, not because I don't like reading. I love reading. I just never really get the time, aside from college work, video making, and food eating. By the way, if it looks a little bit different today, that's because it is a little bit darker. Depending on how long this video is, I might have to turn a light on or something. This camera really doesn't record well at night with a light on, but oh well. Question 2. What is your favourite anime film of all time? I actually don't watch a lot of anime films. Anime, oh, who cares? It's the whole Yoshi, tomato thing. I don't know how to pronounce it. Who cares? But, yeah, I don't watch a lot of anime. Sorry. I really want to watch a lot more. But right now, yeah, don't watch any. At least not recently. Anyway, the last anime that I did watch was Death Note. Yeah, but that doesn't count because it's not a film. So yeah. Question 3: do you play any sports, and if so, which ones? Do I look like I play sports? Look at me. I don't play sports at all. I used to enjoy playing tennis and a bit of football. I'm terrible at both, but I used to enjoy playing them. But then I broke up from school. My friends don't really go out much anymore, so I don't really have any reason to play sports. Not that there isn't really ever a reason to play sports unless you're a footballer, but yeah, I don't play sports. That's the bottom line. Question 4. What is the hardest game you have ever played? Probably one of the Souls games. I know that's really a typical cliche answer, but probably Demon Souls. I feel like Demon Souls is harder than Dark Souls. It's less forgiving. Merciful, so yeah, I'll go with Demon Souls. And question 5, when are you going to upload any short films to Kane's The Name 95? I don't use that account anymore. I'm not really proud of the content on there. And okay, Kane's The Name 95 was going to be my short films and vlogs account. That was the channel I was using before any of the Farfetch'd channels. But I couldn't really balance doing like video gaming reviews as well as short films, so I make game reviews that are half short film. They're kind of sketchy, so I'm not planning on making any more short films for Kane's The Name 95 unless I have to for college. But yeah, this is Farfetch'd Reviews is like the closest thing I'll probably be getting to short films for a while. Ashley Richardson asks, it is a running joke that Valve can't count to 3, but which of Valve's franchises would you most like to see get a 3rd installment? I know it's the most popular answer to say Half-Life 2 Episode 3 or Half-Life 3, but I'm going to go with Portal 3 because I can never get enough of Portal. And even though there is a level editor, and I do play a lot of Portal 2's community test chambers, you know, I really want like a Portal 3 that carries on the story. I really want a Valve quality Portal game that really blows my mind, like Portal 1 and 2 did. I don't really know how a Portal 3 would blow my mind. I feel like Portal 2 did everything they could do. But then again, I said that with Portal 1, so, you know, I feel like Valve could blow my mind if they made a Portal 3. Question 2, with the Wii U gamepad and the PS Vita allowing cross-play opportunities, do you see Microsoft throwing that hat into the handheld market, or at least some peripheral that does not depend on the TV? Yeah, I kind of think so, but at the same time, I don't know. Because my Wii U gamepad right there is behind a bunch of Coke cans because I'm messy and I don't clean my room ever. It's gathering dust, and I feel like the reason for that is Nintendo thought the next step in gaming is having a screen on the controller, and I don't feel like that is the next step in gaming. And Sony are all like, okay Nintendo, you do whatever it is you feel like you need to do. We're just gonna keep to our traditional controllers. And I don't know, I like the gamepad. I feel like it's pretty cool to play with and hold, but it doesn't beat a traditional controller, you know. I felt the same way with the Wiimote. I don't know, I just feel like Nintendo's like, what can we do to be innovative? I feel like, you know, they're trying too hard now. It's what they're known for, being innovative. So, you know, they have to do something big and new and fresh and whatever. But I can see Sony coming out with some equivalent gamepad. I guess they actually already have. Like, the PS4 controller kind of has like a little touchscreen phone on it. And I suppose technically the Vita kind of counts as the gamepad with Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. You can hold the Vita up to the screen and, you know, to the TV screen, and it shows you stuff. So I suppose the Vita does work as a gamepad, and I've got an itchy back. So I suppose if Microsoft do come out with some kind of equivalent, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I wouldn't bet against it, knowing Microsoft. Total Examinations says, how do you make videos? I'm talking thumbnails, editing, sound, the usual stuff. All my editing, sound, and the usual stuff I do on Sony Vegas. I use a... Microphone-wise, I use a Snowball mic. I use a really crappy camera that's literally held together by tape that autofocuses really badly. Like in my upcoming Dead Island Riptide review, there's one shot where I'm talking and the camera is just, it's blurry. I mean, here's a quick preview blur.
What's with all the zombies?
And looking back at the editing, I was like, oh my god, I need to get a camera that doesn't focus when it wants, because, yeah, that's not good. And thumbnail-wise, that's just something that comes with being a partner. And I don't really understand the whole YouTube partner stuff, because I am a partner, because I can have thumbnails and monetize my content for ad revenue and stuff, but I can't have a banner. So, am I really a partner? Do I have to be a double partner for that? What I understand is I have to sign up to a network like the Game Station or something, which I'm going to do when I'm 18. I'm eligible to sign up to RPM or something, which is connected to the Game Station or whatever, which is cool. But I think once you sign up to a network like Machinima, then you can have a banner. I don't really understand. But I think anyone can be a partner. Just apply for it, and I think they let you do it if you've got a good enough channel, subs and views wise. So just do that, then you can have thumbnails. Yeah. I remember back in like 2007 when like having thumbnails was, excuse me, like when having thumbnails was so cool, and it was like, oh my god, how do you have custom thumbnails? And like having a banner was like so cool. Nowadays it's like there are 8-year-olds with 30 subscribers who have got thumbnails and banners, and being a partner is not what it once was. It was like, you know, being among the best of the best on YouTube, and now it's like just, I don't know, now it's like a popularity contest. I don't really like what YouTube has become, but yeah. Who's your favourite superhero? Batman. Can you review the Jak and Daxter games sometime this year? Maybe. I know I said in that really old review that my next review would be the Jak HD trilogy, but then I kind of went through that reboot, in a sense, to what I do now, because ages ago my reviews was just talking into a mic with really badly done scripts, but now, you know, I've kind of become a little bit more normal bootsy, a bit, probably a little bit too normal bootsy. Because I know sometimes I look back at my videos and I'm like, yeah, that is a lot like JonTron, isn't it? Oh god. But yeah, I'm blabbering on about irrelevant stuff. But I don't know, I might review them sometime. I'm getting really behind on reviews, like, because of that Nintendo Land subscriber special that I've done, I am now really behind on, like, reviewing current games, just from that one video. I'm now going to have to speed up to catch up to the games that I want to review, so, yeah, I have to be really picky and, you know, decisive about the games I want to review. What's your favourite RPG? I don't really play it a lot, surprisingly. I guess my favourite at the moment is Ni no Kuni by default. It's the only one that I've really played in a while. And it is really good. Was it easy making Did You Know Gaming Bioshock video? I want to know because I plan on doing one for Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, I guess it was kind of easy, I suppose. All I had to do was look up trivia on IMDb, you know, the Bioshock Wikia and other sources to make sure that they're verified and legit. You know, put them all into a script and edit gaming clips to the, you know, to the sentences. Yeah, that wasn't a very eloquent way of putting it, but yeah, I suppose it wasn't any harder than any other video that I've ever done. Anyway, good luck on your Ratchet and Clank Did You Know Gaming video. I will watch it when it's done. Have you ever watched Teen Titans, the original show? No, I never have, sorry. Is it okay if I PM you my videos when I get around to making them? Just want to hear your opinion, because you make pretty solid videos. Sure, go for it. Anyone who wants to send me your videos and want feedback on them, go right ahead. Send them to Farfetch'd Reviews, because that's the channel I check the most. Only send Q&A questions to this channel. Yeah. Sorry about all those questions. You're probably going to regret saying we can ask as many questions as we want now. Oh man, don't worry about it. I'd like all these questions. I like that you care enough to send me these questions, so don't worry, I'm not like that. The World of Nathan, hey, my cousin, says, okay, so I guess I have to send the questions through here. Yes, you do, it's the rules, but here they are. What is your favourite game to play with friends? I guess my favourite multiplayer game is Little Big Planet, I suppose. That is really good. But, I like doing a die each on a lot of games. Any game, really. Like, just the other day I was playing Dead Island Riptide, and my friend was there, and even though I really don't like that game, when my friend is there, like, talking about the game with me, it suddenly becomes really fun. So yeah, I guess any game is good to play. What is your favourite PS2 game? Oh god, let me have a look. I can't round it down to one. I'll go with, Clonoa 2, I suppose. And finally, what is the first game you would save if you had a house fire? Oh god. Oh my god. Oh. Aliens Colonial Marine. No, really. I would probably take so long trying to decide one game that I would just perish in the fire with all my games. So I would rather die than choose one. Actually, then again, I suppose logically it would make sense to go for the game that cost me the most, so I would go with this. It cost exactly £64, which is a bit weird. Got an N64 game in its box, it cost me 64 quid. Yeah, I'm really proud to own this, so I would go with this. Mr. Cyberdino asks, to Farfetch'd, how do you record videos? What editing software do you use? I record videos with a HD PVR2, and I edit with Sony Vegas Pro 11. How do you make your videos funny? I have a hard time making jokes for my channel, so help me please. The trick is for me to never really think too hard about it. Usually, I have trouble saying usually, I don't know. But, yeah, I suppose, like, the best jokes you can really come up with is ones that you come up with right on the spot. If you try to add on to it, try to add bells and whistles to make it as funny as possible, it just comes out like an overly forced joke. Like, most of the jokes that I come up with, like, I have a clipboard, a big, if you're going to be reviewing games, this is a big tip that I would definitely recommend. This is probably a really obvious tip, but you'd be surprised how many people don't do this. Have a clipboard, while you're playing it and recording a game, and everything you think of, like, write down. If it's something like, oh god, I don't like that, write it down so you can mention it in the review, because by the time you're writing the script, you'll forget about these little things that you didn't like about the game. And, like, while I was playing Dead Island Riptide, I suddenly thought, now while I was playing Dead Island Riptide, I might think, I would rather be a zombie than play this game. Like, hey, that's good, I'll write that down, and I might not put that in the review, and I haven't. That's not even a joke, that's just a stupid one-liner. But just little things like that, you know, just write down and save for the script. Don't know why I keep doing this. You know what writing with a pen looks like, I don't know why I have to do this action. Also, maybe we could do a collaboration video. I can do Awesome Naughts or Dota 2. I don't have either of those games, sorry, but sure, maybe in the future, that'd be cool. That's all I have to say, so thank you for your time, Mr. Cyberdino. Thank you for asking. Michael Picocta, can you do a review on the Uncharted trilogy? I'll go do it right now. Pretty good, amazing, slightly less amazing, but still amazing. It's a bit of Farfetch'd Reviews. Thanks for watching. Oh my god, it's so dark and you can't see anything, and there's no point me even having the camera on right now, but there's something I forgot to talk about. I was just editing this video back and I got to the Uncharted question, and I wanted to mention Uncharted Month, which is something I wanted to do about a year ago. I made an intro and everything. Here's the intro. Kind of like PBG Zelda Month, except with Uncharted. Like, every week I would do an Uncharted top 10 or review. It'd be something I do every year. again, like PBG Zelda month, but I never had the time for it. I don't really have time to make reviews as it is. I didn't really want to add more stuff onto that. But if you guys would like me to make an Uncharted month at some point in the future, maybe I might do it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that intro. So yeah, back in time, back to daytime. Question 2, can you do a review on any Ratchet and Clank game? I'll go do that right now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks for watching. Question 3, do you have Minecraft? If yes, do you play with mods? I only play with single player commands mod, so I can fly around and do whatever I want. But I do have Minecraft. I only ever play on creative mode because I don't have any friends who also have the game, and I would play online with random people, but I'm really nervous when talking to people I don't know, which is why I would like do more collaborations with people and do more live streams and stuff, but I get I'm really shy. I might not come across as that, but I am insanely shy. I might start playing Minecraft online with people in the future, but as of right now, I kind of need to get over my stage fright. Nico Master 1000 says, Dear Farfetch'd, what are your thoughts on the anime Full Metal Alchemist? I have heard a lot of good things about Full Metal Alchemist. Like I said earlier, I do want to start watching some animes, so I will get back to you on that, because I've heard it's very good. So I'm going to start watching it soon. Sincerely, some faggot on the internet, Nico Master 1000. Sofax says, if you could meet any video game character for one day and one day only, who would it be? Batman. 2, Silent Hill or Resident Evil? I would go with Resident Evil by default because I've never played the Silent Hill games. I really want to. Like, over the last couple of weeks or so, I've been like, I really need to play a Silent Hill game. I really want to get a Silent Hill game. And I've looked at like the Silent Hill HD collection on Amazon, and apparently it's really crap. And, you know, apparently there are a lot of crap Silent Hill games. So, you know, I might get the first one on PS1 and then just go from there. 3, if you could pick any company to make a game in a franchise that they don't own in any genre other than the original or most common genre of that franchise, which... Let me start that again. What? If you could pick any company to make a game in a franchise they don't own, in any genre other than the original or most common genre of that franchise, which company, franchise, and genre will you choose? Okay, I get it. For example, Naughty Dog making a Sonic the Hedgehog first-person shooter. Oh my god, that is a great idea. I think Valve should make a Pokemon survival horror. That would be great. Question 4, how's Virtue's Last Reward going? It's going really well, I really like it. I would recommend this game to anybody and everybody who has a 3DS. Get this game, it's awesome. P.S. Hurry up and finish Bastion. No, you. Great comeback. Jacob Paul asks, 1, what was your favourite games of last year? Telltale's The Walking Dead, Borderlands 2... I don't even know what else came out last year. I'll just go with Telltale's The Walking Dead. 2, what's your opinion on Dishonored? I've never played it, sorry. Yes, great videos, thank you. Half the Cat Went Wolf asks, what film would you like to see being made into a film or vice versa? Oh wait, what film would you like to see being made into a film? I'm guessing you mean a game. I'll go with an Uncharted film. That might be kind of redundant since the games are pretty much films already. But, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing that as long as it's CGI. As long as it looks like one big Uncharted cutscene. Not, you know... Actually, I'd only want a live-action Uncharted if Nathan Fillion plays Nathan Drake. That needs to happen. The Avengers, I'd like to see that as a game. That'd be awesome. And I think there is an Avengers game, but it was crap. An Avengers game done right is what I'd like to see. And the last question I'm going to answer today is Adam Shadow 9881. Thanks for answering my first question. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that you asked it, so thank you. My question is, you said you were going to do a Jak and Daxter HD collection review. Will you review it? Maybe someday, I don't know. 2, why is a building called a building if it's already built? I got through that question a little bit quickly, so I'll have this be my last question. Crimson Ash asks, what do you think about the Metal Gear Solid series? If you enjoy the series, and I've played a few of them, which is your favourite? I have been preparing myself to be a big Metal Gear Solid fan. I haven't played any of them properly yet. I played quite a bit into the first game. I bought this recently from eBay, and I have bought these recently as well. I haven't played any of them yet. I'm going to play them chronologically, and recently I bought this as well, even though I didn't need to, because I've got these. But yeah, I haven't played any of these apart from this, and I am preparing myself to be a big fan. One day I'm just going to play all the way through them all. It's going to take more than a day. I don't know why I said in a day. That would be a pretty packed day. But at the moment, I don't really have much of an opinion on the Metal Gear Solid games, but Metal Gear Solid 1 is really, really good. I really like it. Hopefully, if I play through them all quickly enough, I will be able to review Metal Gear Solid 5, because I'm not really going to review it if I haven't completed them all, because, yeah, kind of goes without saying, really. And that's the last question I'm going to answer today. Continue sending your questions in. Hopefully I will answer your questions in the next episode of Ask Farfetch'd. Goodbye.